Andrew,
Yeah.
I honestly do not understand why I have to be going through all of these trials and testing that I'm facing right now.
Really, brother Tony? What
Yeah.
kind of trials?
Right now, life is tough, rough, and I need money to buy the things that I need.
Mm-hmm.
My friends say I don't have enough faith, but sometimes one thing I can do is only custody.
Oh boy. Hmm.
They say I'm not seeing the results from the seeds and the faith I have been placing with. Right now, nothing is showing.
Mm-hmm.
I have prayed, I have fast. So why am I still suffering? That's all I need to know, Brother Andrew.
Okay, brother Tony. I'm gonna try and respond to you as briefly as possible, but as pointedly as possible. The reality is, my brother, is that chastening is something that we have to go through as Christians. It don't matter we are if how holy we live. Chastening is, it says, do not forget that God has called us as sons for training. We have to be trained to walk by faith and not by sight. Um, so what has happened is that you have forgotten that that's a part of the Christian life, that you have to be chastened and trained. That's really part of the challenge. When you say life is tough and the money not running, not coming in as fast as you would like, to buy all the things you need, it's basically at that point you are seeing that you're thinking that because you are giving it to the Lord and so on, that you should get back a certain amount of money by a certain time. But God not only meets our needs naturally, and matter of fact, God actually meets our needs firstly spiritually, and then naturally as He pleases. Um, so, we don't want to be murmuring and complaining against God's road for our life. Because that's just the way it works. There is not even one place in the four Gospels where Jesus murmured and complained, say he didn't have enough money. Because he understood, say, the Father was in control, is in control of his life, and it's the same thing for us as sons of God. The Father is in control of our lives, so we just have to just trust Him, because so the comfort of the Spirit is what Jesus rested in. And He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. So when you really allow Him to live in you, He's going to be content in whatever state He's in. So it's just as simple as that. When your friends say you don't have enough faith, the Bible does strictly say that God has dealt to every man the measure of faith. So there is no doubt about it. Every one of us as Christians have been given by God the measure of faith that we need to please God. So when we think that we're not seeing the results of all the seeds that we have been sowing, it is just because we forget that our faith is very real, and we have been given it as sons. We trust that God supplies our material needs as He sees fit, and we give to His work. And hopefully, it's a live work that is really doing His work in the earth. And when they say it's because of sin that you're not getting things going the way you want to, we still have to remember that suffering is a part of this thing. We have to a cross to carry, and we're gonna have to suffer need at times for the sake of God, just to advance the purpose of God. Sometimes we have to suffer need, and praying and fasting don't exempt us from suffering. Living holy don't exempt us from suffering. Giving our offering. As a matter of fact, the Bible states that the godless shall suffer persecution. So, my brother, I'm really trusting and hoping that you understand this perspective that I'm sharing with you, because a lot of people are really frustrated as Christians because of these very same things. Not just you, so don't just take it personal. This is a mindset that is really permeating the body of Christ now because of that old faith and prosperity message that says gain is godliness, and is based on how much we give that God have to respond to us materially, and it always boils down to material things. But then there is the riches of Christ that God supplies us, which has nothing to do with material things. And so we just want to be faithful to God in spite of the fact that we have to be going through challenges, and know that God is faithful. So thanks again for sharing though. And I hope this provides some amount of comfort for you, and you really understand the correct perspective of the New Testament for a son of God. So Brother Tony, you may have further questions we can go into, more discussion after this in detail, but I know you're rushing, so really thank you for stopping by though and for sharing that, because I can prepare more for you next time. Alright?
Alright,
So
thank you,
God bless.
brother.
You're welcome.
God bless.